Alright, so I'm gonna be starting the live analysis session at this very moment. And yeah, so I'm gonna be starting with GBP JPY. GBP JPY. As you see, GBP JPY is currently bullish. As you see, GBP JPY is currently bullish, and for the swing traders, I'm gonna be expecting GBP JPY to come back to this point right here. There is some zone that was left right here, and it's the zone that I'm expecting GBP to retest for further buys. And I see GBP. So guys, this is what I'm expecting on GBP. I'm expecting it to retest some zone right here. Let's go it with you. I'm expecting it to retest this flip zone that was left here, and for the supply and demand traders, you know, this flip zone right here is the zone that I'm expecting GBP to retest, and we keep, because GBP is actually still bullish. Yeah guys, GBP is still bullish. I'm hoping for further buys from this point. That's the zone. It's called a flip zone. If you're a supply and demand trader, you know what I mean by this. So this was initially a supply zone that's turned into a demand zone. So we're gonna be having a flip zone and a retest on this flip zone. We shall be continuing higher. So the reason I'm having this zone as the one I'm gonna be using, because literally there is at least some point of liquidity that we could consider as liquidity. So once this zone is, this level is taken out, this becomes a protected zone. So you could wait for confirmation and then fly higher. So I'm gonna be expecting for buys from this point, and literally as I'm entering on GBP as me, I don't use confirmations, I just press limits and I'll continue the fly. So I'm gonna be having a buy on this zone right here. That's GBP. That's what I'm having. Yeah. So that's what I'm watching on GBP. I'm watching for further flies from this zone right here, continuing higher. Yeah, that's my next week's bias for GBP. So let me fly on to gold. And for gold, gold actually previously changed bias. Gold previously changed bias. It was bullish, but according to how last week ended, gold changed bias and it's gonna be bearish. So gold is, next week's bias is bearish. So gold is currently running a bear market, and yeah, so I'm bearish on gold as for next week is concerned. And literally I hold trades that last for something like 2 to 3 days, or even some good hours, but literally I take long trades. So guys, I'm bearish on gold because it previously broke a previous higher low. This was our most previous higher low, like the one that we have right here. But now price literally it has broken it into, after breaking a most recent higher low. This means a change in character, and so gold is now currently bearish because literally, if you remember our price action as for market structure is concerned, when we go having higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then a higher low is broken, this could mean that trend has changed. So guys, as you see, this trade was lost. So I had taken it with an assumption that this order block was swept off as liquidity, but literally price continued taking price higher because in the past instance, price had not broken the higher low. So usually price tricks people as it liquidates the order blocks and then doesn't make a clear change of character. So for that reason, sometimes it usually tricks people. That's why I took that buy that I had right here.